Give me 8 minutes of your time and I'm going to teach you the proper way to flirt. A lot of people will say a lot of shit. This is everything that you need to know, the fundamentals that will work in 8 minutes. Let's get into this. Let's get into it. First, we have the intention. The intention is what you are walking up to a girl that you know, a girl that you don't know, and what you are bringing to the conversation in terms of what you want out of it. If you're walking up to a car dealership person, you wouldn't say, hey, do you want to go into a relationship? Maybe you want to go out next Sunday for a sandwich and coffee? No, you would say, can you show me a car that I'm interested in? The same thing when you go up and you talk to a girl. You want to make it clear you're interested, clear you're interested. You want to make it clear that you're interested, but you don't want to do this by saying you're cute 10 times. You don't want to do that. If you go up to a girl and say, hey, you're very cute, and you say it nice and you say it confidently, she's going to take it well. She just is. Especially if you take care of yourself, she's just going to take that as a compliment from a good-looking guy who is confident with himself. But if you say this 10 times, then she's going to be like, okay, this is a bit much. Do you have anything else to say? Can you say anything else? Like, I understand. Okay, move on. Then she's going to think that you're just intantalized with her, that you're putting her on a pedestal, that you think she's better than even yourself because how pretty she is, because you can't get over her looks. And so make it clear that you like her look, that you're interested in how she is, but you don't want to spam that shit. So the correct way to show your intention, to show that you are interested without being over the top, is by saying, hey, I find you attractive. Hey, you're very fucking cute. There has been more times where I've been talking to a girl, I'm like, I have to, I don't think she knows I'm interested into her. We're having a nice conversation, it's flowing, but I don't think she knows I'm interested into her. And so what I'll literally just say is, hey, I find you attractive. And then either ask for the contact, make a plan, ask for the contact, or just continue the conversation. And if you don't want to ask if you don't want to say you're attractive right now because the situation doesn't call for it, you can allude to it. But you want to make it clear with your interest. You're very pretty, but I don't know about, maybe the rest of you. There's probably a crazy part. So you want to make it clear that you're interested. You're just not spamming, you're cute, you're cute, you're cute. Now, the energy next. Now next we have the energy and sub-communication. This is very vital because this is what's going to determine whether the girl is going to find you as a person who is respectable or non-respectable. Women will only love men they respect. So how do we get respect with our energy and our sub-communication? Well, we have a backbone. This is very important because a lot of men walk around life not showing that they have a backbone. And people press them and press them and press them until they either snap and they look like an absolute clown, or they just never fight back and they get pushed around for the rest of their life. That sentence right there, they get pushed around for the rest of their life. Women only respect and love men who they find don't get pushed around. And so you communicate that with your verbals. Yes, you don't say I don't get pushed around, or you don't even say I don't get pushed around, that's just not but you emulate that and you show that with the actual character of yourself, with the energy and sub-communication. So there's two types of rapport, of a tone that you can do: seeking rapport and breaking rapport. Seeking rapport is when you speak like this: hello, my name's John, nice to meet you. How are you doing? Oh, you like volleyball? Oh, me too. That is a seeking rapport. That upwards tonality is showing to the girl that you are trying to get her approval. And if you're trying to get her approval, you're trying to win something out of her, first of all, that is not making your intentions that clear. You shouldn't be trying to win her approval. You should already have the mindset that you have her approval and you're just moving it forward towards a date. But it also shows to the girl that you don't respect yourself. If you're having this downward tonality, it means you're much more in control. You have a much more demanding voice. Not demanding like gimme, 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 but demanding as my word is valuable. You should listen to what I say. Girls find this very attractive when you have that confidence in yourself. If you don't have your confidence in yourself, hi, nice to meet you, and you're giving weak handshakes, you're nervous and you're stifled in your body language, your eye contact is not relaxed, all this is showing is, I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous. I think you're better than me. I don't think I'm even good enough to talk to you, so why are you wasting your time on me? That is what it's showing when you have that nervous body language. So you're much more relaxed. Even if she's not favorable into what you're saying, you just remain in this state that you have, this fun, playful state. That is the energy in subcommunications that you're trying to go for, that you're trying to have those mindsets in your head and do that. It will take a conscious effort, genuinely. I'm not going to give you some bullshit advice like just do it and you'll be okay. It's going to take a genuine conscious effort to be like, I feel nervous here. I'm going to be nervous doing this, but I can control my body, because you should be able to control your emotions. I can control myself and I can do it the proper way, even though I feel this way. Okay, next we have topics to say. Guys always like, what do I talk to a girl with? What do I say with? It shouldn't matter that much. You should just have a flowing conversation, meaning you're out of your head. You're not really thinking about what you have to say. But if you do want things to talk about, and you need maybe things to talk about, first of all, it's anything that comes to mind. Anything that comes to mind. So you need to lower the bar for what you think is acceptable. You have to lower the bar for what you think I can say in a conversation. I will randomly talk about fucking pancakes and then maybe talk about like something that she's wearing, or then talk about how I was feeling when I woke up this morning, and I just told her a short story about maybe something that happened in my morning. Just for no reason. It's not like I'm doing this it just comes out of my head. It's just what the conversation is. I'll ask her a random question. And if it goes dead in silence, which sometimes it does happen, you don't have to say stuff. Like sometimes I will just leave it there. I will just like pause for like 5 seconds before I say something else. You don't have to always be gnawing to fill the silence. Let it be. If you see that she's not feeling it, then you fill it. But you fill it with basically anything that comes to mind. You can either talk about the situation, the environment around you, what she's doing, what you're doing at like this present moment. Always try to make it more relevant to her. So if I'm talking about like my band-aids like this, like who the fuck gives a shit, right? But talking about my band, have you ever, injured yourself? Always trying to make it back to her. Like, are you doing anything around here? You're just trying to make the conversation more relevant to her, so she's more engaged into it. But you can talk about tattoos. You can talk about vacations. You can talk about trips. You can talk about hobbies, common interests, things that you like, things that she likes. Anything, bro. The thing is, you have to practice getting out of your head and just flowing the words. Even when I speak to you right now, I have no script. I have nothing in my head prepared. Everything that I'm saying at this exact moment, I'm thinking about on the spot. And I'm just going from there. The words are just coming out because I've done this so much. I have already a topic in my head I want to speak about this shit. If I just wanted to do vibe with the girl, which what you're doing is, you talk about anything fun. Now, you want to avoid things that are like sobbing and sorrow and yeah, my mom just fucking died, and like you're just killing the vibe there. Everything you should be talking about should be being more fun and uplifting the vibe, and you can get into sad and more somber emotional parts in the conversation, but you should be writing that high, nice vibe for that part. And then lastly, is the contact getting escalation. So if you're just meeting a girl, or you already know a girl, and you want to go from this place that you are to another place where maybe you guys see each other more often, you need to either escalate or get a contact information to escalate. So you need to take you two in that situation, and in that time, to a future time and another place, another situation, another environment. So space and time, you need to escalate you guys. The way you do that, say we want to get, say we want to get the contact information. This is the way you do this, the way I do this, the way every confident guy who goes out and talks to a girl, is that you vibe for a bit. You vibe. You make it man to woman. So she understands that you are a guy. So you can just literally vibe and say, I find you attractive in the conversation. And of course, you're using good subcommunications. that you're confident, that you're fun, that you're playful. And then, this will happen naturally. And you say, hey, I find you attractive. Again, being fun, being playful with it. Can I get your Instagram? Let me get your Instagram. Let me get your number. Whatever. It doesn't matter, Instagram or number these days. Instagram's actually even better because you can see her profile and she can see your profile, which is even better for you. Doesn't matter about her, seeing her profile. But she can see your profile. She can see, oh, you have a couple nice pictures. It's also easier for her to give that Instagram, way more socially acceptable too. A lot of guys forget about the social pressure that girls have, especially in public. Also, this video is definitely not going to be 8 minutes. I fucking lied to you. So that is how you get the contact information. You just fucking ask for it. You say, we should hang out again. Can I get your, you just have to ask for it. You ask for it confidently, you're already got it, There's no fucking special line, you idiots. And escalation is anytime a positive high note happens, positive high note, or emotional part. So anytime a positive high note or emotional part, you can go in for an escalation. Now, it shouldn't be trying to get her fucking hands in her pants no. It should just be like, I'm telling a joke and we're having a fun laugh together. I can put my hand on her shoulder. I can tap her here. I'm telling a story. I can tap her. I can put my arm around her. If she's standing near me, I can pull my arm around her, pull her in close. But these should happen on a positive high note. It shouldn't be we're all standing there deadpan and then I just go, or I go, or it's completely out of context. No, that is why you do it while there's a positive part in the conversation. Why do you do it then? Because that is when it naturally happens. It naturally does happen. You naturally will feel the emotion to be like, I want to pull her in. And you will feel that emotion, and then that is when you should do it. You shouldn't do it when it's all fucking cold and there's nothing here. That is how you and anybody will go from we're not talking, or we're talking to each other, but we're not touching at all, to I'm talking to her now, I'm giving her some touches on her arms, to now we're maybe closer as we speak to each other. Now I even have my arm around her, and now maybe she is almost sitting here while we speak. Now we're face to face when we speak. Now it just makes sense to go into a kiss because we're so close to each other. Versus here, going from here to a kiss, mwah, is so much more, and so much obvious, of course, than going from here to here to here to here to here to here to here, and now we're here, and then now it's just up. And so that is the escalation, and you do that when you feel the emotion is correct. So this is my quick guide and the best guide to being a good flirt. Having clear intentions with the person you're talking to, not talking about the fucking weather or some random bullshit for 30 minutes, trying to make it at her friend first. No. You make clear that you're interested into her. You have good energy and sub-communication. You're confident, you're fun. You're not fucking clinging to her. You're not needy, right? You have these confident body languages. You speak in a nice tone. You're not hammering on every word that she says. The topics to say is anything that comes to your head. You're free-flowing, right? It's not like you're getting nervous and stifled. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to continue the conversation. Anything that comes to your head, you can continue it just like that. And of course, there's some more topics that we went over, making it relevant to her, the situation, any tattoos or trips or experiences that she has had, and the contact. We just did that. So with that video, that is the video, boys. Love you. Peace out. Bye. Other shit. Video's done. Have a good one.